Well, good. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Teddy, it seems very simple. I mean, we're watching a guy here that moves his head, and it seems very simple that, hey, don't get hit. Get out of the way of a punch is the easiest way to defend yourself. But can you get caught up in that when you have good head movement of thinking that's the only way to go?
Yeah, you know, that's a good point. You can become like a basketball player who's a really good dribbler. You forget to shoot the darn ball. You make them miss, you better make them pay.
Very accurate two-punch combo. 5 lights out. Lights out, scoring with that right hand. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Halfway through round number 1. Toney's combination punching is working well here.
Come on, kid, focus. Let him go.
Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them off balance. Stay effective.
Sweet Pea's been stunned. Good way to... And bang, and away he goes. It's going to take a lot to rise up from that. What a body shot that was. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Right to the head with that right. Toney's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. 10 seconds to go in this round. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, see, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. Toney's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, in his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
That was really well done. Targeting the jab and then thundering home with the uppercut. To the head he goes with a left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Nice hook by lights out. Parries that punch intended for the head. A good, clean, old 1-2 by lights out. And he ties up on the inside. Gets rid of that effort.
Nice.
There's the combo to the body. Right to the body. What impact from that uppercut. Solid. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by lights out. Good defense, just covering up down low.
You got nice.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by lights out. Blocks the headshot. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it.
Come on, kid, focus.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
You're doing great.
End of that round. And the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook. Get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Sweet Pea.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Blocks that punch. Toney's right hand scores well. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Turns over that hook upstairs. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Scored well up top. Wow. He got demolished like that was a wrecking ball. One punch power ends the evening. You gotta love that. Lights Out's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you.
I want to see some head movement out there. You gotta have
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Nice, nice.
A guy that has good head movement, is that a real learned skill, or does that come natural to guys?
Now, that's something that has to be taught, Joe. I'm going to take a guy off the street, and I guarantee you, he'll go in there and throw punches. He might not last long, but he'll be throwing. But what he's not going to do is understand how to make a guy miss. That's something that's acquired, something that's taught.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Blocks that belt line well. There he brings the jab right hand. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Kid Dynamite.
Hey, man, come on now. Keep your feet moving. Come on now.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. There's that southpaw jab in the left hand. He is not in good shape, and yet another big shot comes in. Wow, crushing blow upstairs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, that may have been just a flash knockdown there, Teddy.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He looks clear-headed. His legs are okay. Now it's just a matter of making sure that he understands why he got caught.
Kid Dynamite's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Right hand downstairs. Took a shot. Now he gets a left. Clearly hurt, but holding on.
He's hugging him like he just got home from Christmas.
Good flush shot upstairs. Toney's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. A solid uppercut by Lights Out. Toney's momentum now could carry things. That was a strong round, scoring that knockdown. Kid Dynamite's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Lights Out. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Kid Dynamite.
Forehead movement.
Lights Out's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Right to the belt line.
Get out of the way.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Toney's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Not able to land the headshot. Big shot he just scored with. And he goes down. It was a magnificent combination that put him down.
Now he has to get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Stay away from those.
Toney's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. No, he missed that right. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Let's go.
Kid Dynamite still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Locks Boxing 101, a slick counter punch by Kid Dynamite. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Kid Dynamite's rocked by... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. Kid Dynamite's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Wow, the theater of the unexpected. Who would have ever expected that? Toney's one single lightning bolt of a punch ends this night early.
And it came right out of the skies, and it came right in the position where his opponent never saw it.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Hi, everybody. So glad.
You know what to do.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. He missed that uppercut. Snapping jab by Lights Out. When a right-handed fighter faces a southpaw like we see here tonight, Teddy, that right jab is right up against his jab.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? That's a great point, because there lies maybe the greatest advantage for the southpaw, because now the orthodox fighter doesn't feel comfortable using his jab. It doesn't land. It doesn't have the clearance that it usually has. And therefore, he doesn't use it, and he hurts himself.
Nice work on the combination by Lights Out.
Looking good.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good 1-2 by Lights Out. Toney's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Missed the body shot. 90 seconds to go here in this round. A little head hunting with the right. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Lights Out's right hand scores well that time. Marvelous, his movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Scores up top with a left. Marvelous is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Come on, kid.
Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out.
Side to side.
Just ate a big uppercut. What a big shot. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Martinez is still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A flush hook scores well for him. He has found his groove with this right hand. Tony's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Good job on the Martin. Big shot comes crashing home. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Martinez is back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Nice strike after catching one by Lights Out. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Well placed, jab straight.
Get out of there.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Lights Out. Solid shot, the overhand left. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
How about that left hand? Comes right back with some offense of his own. Right to the body. What a hook by Lights Out. Oh, that's a good hook to the body.
You need to keep that head.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Zones in on that overhand right. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there?
You got this one. You got this one.
We count down the final moments of this round. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. And now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Marvelous is trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit, you know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Big shot. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
That's it. The fight is over. Marvelous is a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. And just like that, Tony's thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's...
alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 10 rounds in the middle.
Remember what we talked about.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Blocks away that headshot. Solid. He's down, but it was not a devastating punch. I think he was just a bit off balance.
Yeah, his legs were a little too wide.
He's going to beat this count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That has a sense of a flash knockdown there. You can see he's not too damaged. His opponent better be careful. They still got a live guy opposite him.
Oh, yeah, he definitely does. And believe me, the best indicated that he didn't really hurt him, his opponent's not coming after him. He knows that he's okay. He knows that that wasn't one of those big shots that really debilitates a guy.
Well played, straight right hand. Little head hunting with the left. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
A crushing two-punch combo by Lights Out. And now he scores well with the straight right.
Nice, nice.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He's jumping all over him now. Golden's nailed by that shot. Absolutely right. He could go down here, Teddy. And a sharp hook by Lights Out.
Back to the body.
Toney's done a good... Wow! He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Toney's come up big here. A knockout victory in the opening stanza. He just jumped all over him early on. Lights Out is able to come up with a shocker here. Out of nowhere, early on, a knock.
It's like deja vu. Everyone looking at me, trying to work out if I've been telling the truth. The courtroom's the same, the jury's changed, and the judge is she, not he, so we all at the same time. Yeah, it's just like it was when I was here before. Said my ex ain't here.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening.
Remember the double jab.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Toney's able to land a good, solid left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lights Out. Toney's power is dynamic, truly dynamic. The kind of stuff that could end this fight early on.
Yeah, it is, but there's danger to that, too. If he doesn't land early on, if he doesn't have his way early on, maybe he gets discouraged.
Lights out's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Lights out's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. And a stabbing right hand. Big shot there. That combination puts him down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Good block by Junior. Junior's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Right to the belt line. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Commits to the straight right.
That's it. That's it.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Lights Out. Lights Out's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Side to side.
Solid left hand to the head. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Junior. Look at that combination by Lights Out. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
There it is! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? It's over. This fight is over. Junior's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Good evening, everybody. Glad you
got this.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Tony's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there.
That's okay. That's okay. Let it go. Let it go.
When you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a counterpuncher and was trying to put, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a, when you trained a guy in your career, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition, when you trained a guy in your, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a counterpuncher, when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a counterpuncher. And when you trained a guy in your career, Teddy, of a guy who had the disposition of a counter. When you trained a guy in your southpaw right jab, then the left hand.
It's all right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Showing you some defense there with the block. Not much action as he just ties up. On the mark with the combination by Lights Out. Fires right back at him.
Move your head, move your head.
Toney's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. A razor-sharp hook to the head by Lights Out. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. There's the hook. And he engages in the clinch.
Just like that, just like that.
Well off the mark by Lights Out. That is a huge headshot after blocking his opponent. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
In and out, in and out.
That is a sharp uppercut by Lights Out. Big uppercut right on the mark. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Comes right back with a shot of his own. End of round one. Toney's in complete control here as he takes a rest after a round in which he really dominated the action. Is there anything, Teddy, that you see that he should be thinking about when he gets off the stool here for the next round?
Yeah, you know, he should follow up on his lead, on his edge, on his advantage. You know, I noticed that he's hurting him in the body. Well, now start to double up that hook. One downstairs, one upstairs.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Come on, now, let me see.
Toney's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only has 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that the opponent hasn't recovered.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Missed the target with that hook. Toney's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
Halfway through round number two. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. That is a strong uppercut there. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Lights Out. Toney scoring with that right hand. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by. Look at that. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Did you see that? And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. The fight is over. Lights Out's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this early knockout, Teddy. Praising one guy.
But they know what they stand for. They don't let jams disrespect on the dance floor. floor. And know they never hit the college like the damn fourth. For damn sure they got each other's back like a jam sport. Girls in the league of their own like Gina Davis, Nina Simone ladies, Tina Fey chicks, Christina Applegates, and Benita Applebombs. That don't ask and say nothing when you ask what's wrong. That's what's up. And they can laugh it up and they don't pass the buck. Nothing's for certain. We all have to trust someone. I used to want to find the love of my life.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas.
I want to see that jab now. Come on.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Alvarez's pre-fight talk included a lot of discussion about the need to utilize the jab. Why so?
Well, first of all, he's a good fundamental fighter, and he's not a real physical fighter. So he understands where he has to be good. He knows he doesn't have, great physical skills where he could just knock a house over. He knows he has to be good in this area, using that lead hand, the jab.
Boy, sharp two-punch combinations by Lights Out.
Looking good.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Lights Out. Oh, and there you go. Oh, boy, that right hand got right to him and put him down.
One, two, three, four, five.
So he goes down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. It doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to become a forest fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
Scored well with that right hand to the body.
Go, go.
Well, I'm just looking at this matchup here, Teddy, and he would really prefer to have a guy who just is coming at him with some reckless aggression, a come-forward kind of guy. But that's not what he's up against tonight. He's up against an outside fighter, a guy who boxes and utilizes the jab.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And I'm going to say that the guy who boxes uses the jab. If he stays to that, if he stays disciplined with that kind of game plan, it's going to be a tough night for the counterpuncher because he's going to have to come out of his comfort zone and probably walk forward more than he likes to.
Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Lights Out. Toney's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Scored well with the hook.
No need to be on the inside.
Toney's right hand scores well. Oh! He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Alvarez is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
And that's the end of round one. Magnifico's style is flawed in this fight. It's not matching up well with an opponent who's more than comfortable hitting him from the outside.
He's standing there and all he's doing is absorbing. Somebody's got to remind him, you don't get points, you don't get credit for taking a good shot.
A well-placed left hand up top. Toney's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Lights Out's right hand scores well that time.
Yeah, good work.
Great movement to get away from those punches. Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
very important because what it does is it stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshot. Takes away some of that head movement.
Good job, champ.
And that had some bite to it, that right hand by Lights Out.
Stay on it. There you go.
Right to the body. Nice block by Alvarez. Halfway through this round, scores with the combo to the head. Lights Out showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Right hand downstairs. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Good right hand. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Wow, he goes down again.
This is gonna be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. Magnifico's not gonna hear from those judges. He's a knockout victim. It may have been scheduled to go longer, but he just rescheduled it. Done. Over. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the State Palace Theater.
You got this one, champ. Now you know what to do.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway.
Come on.
What do you want to avoid if you're the low stamina, low endurance guy fighting against this fast fighter?
You don't want to do too much walking, you know? You like to sit on your couch all day. You love to get inside where you could tie up, do a little fight, and control things a little bit.
Left hand came after the jab. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Side to side.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Lights Out. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. And banging away he goes. Rosario's blocked by a brilliant combination.
That's what happens when you have your chin up in the air like a lantern in a storm.
And now he's down.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, not all knockdowns are created equal. I think the knockout victim here is actually pretty fine.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. You know, he went down, he got up right away. Now what he has to make sure he doesn't go past that flash point.
And he's holding. Parries that punch away. Halfway through this round here. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Nice work to the midsection with the left. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Rosario. Flush right hand to the head. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Will you look at this? Look at this pace that these two are fighting at so early in the fight. Teddy, each man must have been determined to think they can get the other one out of here early.
Yeah, I want to see who blinks first, though. That's what's interesting to me. Who changes? They can't both keep this up.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Goes up top with a right hand. Good solid 1-2 by Lights Out. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. A well-placed overhand right. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Oh, a good right hand by Lights Out. Right to the belt line. Lights Out showing that he's got some defense of his own. He is damaged badly. Solid. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
1, 2, 3, 4.
The ref is stopping this fight. Lights Out. Knockout victory. I never saw that coming. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater. Our main event.
Oh, baby, you got this.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Tony's cranked by an uppercut. A clean, crisp right hand by Lights Out. And now another left. A lot of advantages here with a speedy fighter against a fighter with low stamina. What does he have to be careful of, though?
That he doesn't burn himself out. That he doesn't go out there so fast he gets ahead of his own pace.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Lights Out's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Lights Out.
Yeah, good work.
Good fighting, snapping shot by Andre Bishop. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Tony's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Good flush 1-2 jab and a straight hand by Lights Out. Good-looking uppercut that time. He's getting him into position there. You can see him backing him up against the ropes. A stinging uppercut by Lights Out. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Right to the body. That's a huge left he just scored with. And yet another big shot comes in. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
What guts by Andre Bishop. We've seen it throughout his career we've been following, but he wants to fight on here. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Solid hook upstairs. He's punching away, even though he's been stunned. Big shot he just scored with. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bishop's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Tony's doing well here with that two-punch combination. He just missed that shot up top. Scored well up top. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Super two-punch combo by Lights Out. There's a straight right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. The old 1-2 scores for him. Lights Out's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
He comes with a straight right hand. Right to the belt line. Up top with the right hand. Tony's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. And a punishing hook by Andre Bishop. Good flush shot upstairs.
Get your hands up.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table, and he went and ate.
Hey, you got some of that?
He returned fire right there, and it worked after being rocked. Now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them, and one of them is being eliminated.
Scores up top with a left. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
Move your head.
Nice block. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. He missed with that headshot. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand.
the hook.
That's a big, big shot he just scored with.
And why did
What a big shot. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training.
The ref stops the fight. Toney's bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Teddy, what are your expectations? What do you think we're going to see out of Sugar Ray tonight?
Well, you're going to see what you always see to a certain extent. Blinding ability. Just great talent. You know, he has power, he has speed. You know, and a lot of times when you see that, you think about the head. You know, a lot of those guys that are real speed merchants, like Sugar Ray Leonard, they go right upstairs to that top. But he pays attention to the body. Don't be surprised if you see some body work.
I know Sugar Ray Leonard is standing opposite a guy who thinks he's got some skill, but nobody has more well-rounded skill among his peer group than SRL.
No, I mean, and you say it right. I mean, not only the physical skills, he's got the hand speed, he's got the footwork, you know, he's got the power, but he's also got the technical approach. He does things right, and of course, he has the winning mentality. So he can do whatever he's got to do. Don't forget, he had about 300 amateurs.
Come on! Big, big shot comes crashing home, and he is down. He is down for the first time tonight. Toney's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments.
That's it, that's it.
Not able to land the headshot. Lights out. His defense is paying off now. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Now he ties up there. Little head knocking with that right hand. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Solid straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. There's that overhand right. Toney's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. How about that left hand? Toney's combination punch. Leonard's big shot. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Overhand right can be so effective. And now he's targeting upstairs. And this round comes to an end. Look at that swollen eye. Sugar Ray Leonard's eye is basically shut.
Well, right now he's got to concentrate harder than he has before, maybe than he ever has before. And he's got to make sure that he sees everything coming at him, somehow finds a way, even looking through that little slit.
Toney's proving to be elusive. Leonard's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea, do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Lights out's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Brings a big power punch. It landed well.
Well, we were talking about getting into the kitchen. He went in there and he tore apart that kitchen.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Solid right hand lands. Solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So Sugar Ray Leonard has to rise up and beat the count. Now he's got himself a little bit of a challenge here.
And now what he's doing, he's going through a CAT scan, an MRI, an X-ray, where you're going to get a chance to see what's inside Sugar Ray Leonard.
Great shot.
Wow! Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
And it's over. Look at this. Leonard's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. Oh, that's a big...
I need dollar, dollar, that's what I need. Well, I need dollar, 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 that's what I need. Said I need dollar, 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 that's what I need. If I share with you my story, dollar with me. Bad times are coming and I reap what I done sow. Well, let me tell you something, all that glitters ain't gold. It's been a long old trouble, long old.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside...
Come on, kid.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder.
Taking 2 minutes.
Wow! One punch power has ended this fight. Can you believe that? There is no way he can continue on. It is done. He only went down once, but he stayed down. Robinson's flattened in our main event.
A lot of people will...
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atwood.
All right, let's go.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Marvelous Marvin Hagler in action here tonight, Teddy. What should we see out of him?
Well, what a lot of people don't think, they see his chiseled body, they think you're just going to come out and get a seek and destroy missile coming at you. He looks you over a little bit and then figures out how he's going to take you apart. I figure the first round he's going to come out probing with that southpaw jab, defensively alert, and again, taking a peek at you.
Teddy, if I put two fighters in front of you and said you can train, both of these guys have equal talent, but you can train the lefty or you can train the righty, who would you pick?
Well, usually the lefty has a little advantage because
let's
you
go.
haven't seen them too often. And that's always going to be something that's going to really serve them a little bit. But they might not have an advantage in the business end of it. A lot of guys won't fight your fighter. And then what are you going to do?
Good defensive skill with the block by Marvin Hagler. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Right to the head with that right. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Toney's rocked by a huge hook to the head. Lights Out's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Right to the body. Another flush shot up top.
You're doing great. Hey, man, come on now, keep your feet. Come on now.
There are different paths to becoming a star in the sport of boxing. Marvin Hagler had to take a very, very tough, long, arduous road. He earned every inch of it.
Yeah, he really did. You know, and a lot of guys would argue that, you know, he could have been managed even a little bit better. Than he was thrown in there with the toughest guys all over the place. I mean, these tough Philadelphia fighters, a lot of fighters that a lot of guys just would have avoided, would not have fought. Hagler didn't avoid them. He fought them, in some cases lost to them, and then wound up learning from those losses, wound up obviously turning that around into a positive where he became the fighter that he became.
And the round comes to an end. Toney's corner is telling him exactly what they want to see in the next round. Remember, that last round, he was stunned. A headshot blocked. Toney's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
Watch your hook.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Hagler's just being very hesitant right now offensively. His first thought since being stunned in this fight is protect myself, protect myself. It's like he's turned the off switch on his offense.
Yeah, but you can't do that. The lights go off, it gets all dark there. You have to find a way to still have that light on. You know, find the window of opportunity somewhere. They are out there. Be creative.
He has his target. He lands the straight right. That was a miss by Marvin Hagler. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Great work offensively, landing that combination by Lights Out. Lights Out's left now getting into the mix. Scores with the uppercut. Toney's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Hagler blocks it. Flush right hand to the body. Took a shot, now he gives a left. How about that? Bombs away to the head by Lights Out. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Lights Out. And we come to the end of round number 2. Lights Out's probably thinking that he just won that round, and with good reason, Teddy. He was just busier.
Yeah, he was busy as controlling the tempo, is controlling the pace of the fight right now. You know, simply put, you're watching two guys and you say, that guy's the boss, that guy's not.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Marvin Hagler. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Way to block there. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Blocks it away. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Banking away a body shot with the right hand.
Uppercut! Uppercut is wide open! Uppercut, baby, come on!
Right to the belt line. Nice work block. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Big shot there. Sometimes timing can beat speed. That was the case as marvelous Marvin Hagler ate a well-timed power punch and went down. Let's see if Hagler has any heroics here. He beats the count, looking to fight on. Lights Out's landed a good, solid combination.
Keep running the good back to the body. Left and right, come on, baby.
Targeting that straight left hand. Solid right by Lights Out. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Come on, punch, that's it.
Little head hunting with the left. What a bulldozing uppercut by marvelous Marvin Hagler. There's the old 1-2. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in.
Keep that head moving.
Start of round number 4. Marvin Hagler's sizzling up those punches thrown stats, but nothing else is working for him. He has not earned a single round on your scorecard.
Well, I don't like the kind of punches he's throwing. He should go to the butcher shop, cut some fat off those punches.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. A leveling uppercut by Lights Out.
Man, that's it, baby.
Good
job.
solid shots with the combo downstairs. And a big left hand by Lights Out. There it is! Wow, is this good stuff? What good Good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Solid left hand to the head. Good 1-2 by Lights Out. Not able to land the uppercut. Body shot lands. It was the right. Lights Out's got that catch me if you can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real...
Look at that! And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hagler's gonna keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Lights Out's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Parries it away. Boom! Big shot upstairs. Toney's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Lights Out.
Right.
That last round really damaged him. Hagler's face does not look good at all. You can see his corner trying to tend to him.
Yeah, they're tending to him a little too late. What about in the gym? What about in training camp where you got to teach a guy, move your head. Don't get caught so you won't look that way. Maybe they didn't do their job.
Lights Out's throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that can be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top.
Come on, come on. Keep doing what you're doing.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Did you see that? Picture-perfect combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. Toney's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the